So my roommate, Jake, has always been a system guy. You know, color-coded sock drawers, alphabetized spices, the whole 9 yards. Last month he decided our shared fridge was descending into anarchy, his words, not mine, and announced a new policy: every item must be labeled. I didn't fight it, after all, it meant I'd never accidentally dump oat milk in my coffee again. So, for a few weeks, everything was suspiciously organized: Mike's yogurt, do not touch. Jake's leftover pad thai, Friday, and even eggs, fragile, like Jake's feelings. But then, one Thursday evening, I opened the fridge to find a mysterious mason jar labeled Thursday's Regret. I stared at it for a good 5 minutes, debating whether it was a warning, a prophecy, or Jake's new brand of kombucha. Naturally, I asked him about it, but he just sighed and muttered something about not repeating last week's mistakes. I shrugged it off, but from that day, the labeling got even weirder. Soon we had salami, existential crisis edition, and milk, emotionally expired. Things took a turn for the absurd when I noticed a family-sized jar of pickles labeled the Pickle Family, rent due first of every month. At first, I thought it was a joke, but Jake started leaving tiny post-it notes on the jar: final notice, eviction imminent, and eventually, a handwritten eviction letter taped to the lid. One night, I caught him trying to unscrew the jar quietly, muttering, "Sorry, but rules are rules. Maybe next time you'll pay up." I asked if he was okay, and he just said, "If you let one tenant slide, the yogurt and cheese will stage a coup." It all came to a head when I found Jake sitting on the kitchen floor, surrounded by evicted pickles, arguing with a wedge of cheddar about subletting shelf space. I realized then that maybe, just maybe, we'd taken the labeling a bit too far. But hey, at least now I know why the dill pickles were always in a bit of a pickle: they just couldn't make ends meet.